Hi folks, welcome back to Fuerteventura. Today we're heading up to Corralejo in the north of the island. For those not familiar with Corralejo, it is possibly the most popular resort with Brits. We tend to stick to Caleta de Fuste because it's a little bit quieter. Corralejo definitely more of the party capital of the island. Loads of strips of bars, restaurants, definitely a busier place to visit. Now, about 25 years ago or so, a much younger Out and About with Andy paid a visit on an evening to Corralejo, and I think altogether that probably put me off the resort. However, we're going to give it another go today and see what we think. Today we're taking a coach trip up to Corralejo. It's cost us about €19 per person. Now, it is possible to travel up using the local buses. However, you do have to change at Puerto Rosario, and I've had it on good authority that the buses on the way back get really busy. So if you can't get on one, you could end up with an overnight stay you didn't want. So we thought we'd play safe, pay a little bit extra, and know that we're guaranteed to come back here this evening. How will we find Corralejo? Well, there's only one way to find out. That's to travel there, and we're going to take you with us. Stick around and we'll show you the sights of Corralejo. Well guys, that was a bit of an eventful journey to say the least. Our 45-minute journey ended up being an hour and a half because the traffic was absolutely terrible coming up the scenic route into Corralejo. But we're here, and I think we're going to go and grab something to eat first and have a bit of refreshment, and then we're going to explore the town. Corralejo is believed to have begun as a small, isolated fishing village inhabited by Lanzarote fishermen fleeing volcanic eruptions on the neighbouring island. Corralejo remained a humble fishing village until the advent of tourism around 1967, which saw significant interest and a huge building boom around the 1980s. Today it is Fuerteventura's primary tourist resort, known for its beaches, its nightlife, and the port connecting it to Lanzarote. So while I'm admiring this artwork here, Mrs. Out and About with Andy is checking out the menu, and we'll see what kind of things they offer. Can they have a tuna steak twice in one day? So managed to get a seat in this very, very busy restaurant. Hopefully the food's as good as the amount of customers here indicates. And yeah, I think I'm going to go for that tuna steak again. So that's not a bad view while you're dining, and I'm not just talking about Mrs. Out and About with Andy either. So guys, what we've done, because Mrs. Out and About with Andy had 2 huge tuna steaks, I had 2 smaller pieces of swordfish. We've swapped a steak for a piece of swordfish each. So basically we've got the same meal, lovely side salad, lovely and fresh, and canary and potatoes. Can't go wrong with that. So folks, the food looks great, can't wait to get stuck into it. I'll let you know. Oh dear. Anyway, as I was saying, the food looks fantastic, can't wait to get stuck into it and see what it's like, and I'll let you know afterwards. So guys, what did we think of the restaurant we've just been in there? Absolutely fantastic, great value for money. That was phenomenal, the amount of fish that you got for the money. I think it was Mrs. Out and About with Andy's tuna steaks were $16.90, same for my swordfish steaks. Sure, the swordfish you got a smaller portion. The tuna steaks you got 2 for the money. The side salad was absolutely fantastic, really fresh. Now, I'm a typical bloke, I'm not a massive fan of salad, but even I enjoyed it. Again, canary and potatoes, can't fall off with them, absolutely love them. Loads of different Mojo sauces to go with them as well. I went for the green because that's my favourite. Mrs. Out and About with Andy went for the red. So everybody was catered for and we thoroughly enjoyed our meal. It came to $39.60, I think it was, which I think is absolutely phenomenal value for money. That included our 2 drinks as well. I had non-alcoholic tropical, and Mrs. Out and About with Andy had a large beer. So yeah, great value for money, and I'd highly recommend, if you're in the area, check out this restaurant. Clearly, this little chap has had a trying day as well. So he's having a nice rest in the sun. Can't blame him. So over there next to the ferry port is where we got dropped off and where we're meeting our bus on the way back. That'll be about 6:30, so I think that's reasonable value for money to have a trip up here. Such a shame it took forever to get here. So it's been a very warm day today. A little bit close, quite humid, a little bit of cloud in the sky, and that's keeping the heat in, I think, as well, and a little bit of moisture because it has been trying to rain off and on. But Mrs. Out and About with Andy suffering from the heat a little bit, especially when we sat in that restaurant and we had the sun beating down on us. But fantastic food, as I've mentioned earlier. Yeah. So we've got the harbour there, and you've got all this black volcanic rock with some rock pools to explore. So we've got curry house there behind us. Why anybody wants to eat a curry in this kind of heat, I'll never know, but some people do. I'm not one of them. Not sure what's going on here. This is Out and About with Andy reckons they've stolen one of the harbour groupers and the ale hop cow as well. Does look like the El Sombrero is no more. But a lovely view from this unit. Again, sadly, closed down, which is a bit of a shame. Can't imagine why. You'd think it would do quite well. And we've got a small beach as well, just down here. Tiny little beach, looking out across the harbour. Pretty nice. Nice place to be. And we've got a little egret down the shoreline as well. Men, you can see him there. Looking for something to eat, no doubt. Yet another fish restaurant. So that's a pretty good deal for €40, including a litre of sangria. So we'll continue our little explore along the seafront area here. Loads and loads of bars, loads of restaurants. Fantastic holiday resort. Another fantastic little beach behind me here. Nice and accessible for everybody. And very popular. It is Sunday, so I guess there's a lot of locals here as well. So certainly, so far, can't fault Caleta for good places to eat. There seems to be plenty of opportunities. Maybe I've been a little bit harsh in the previous assumption because I didn't enjoy the nightlife because there were too many people harassing you to come into their bars. See in the distance there the restaurant we ate at, and we're just having a wander around, and then we're going to check out the strip, I think. And there's an organisation with sentiment I can agree with. So if you watch the channel Alan Metalman Outdoors, Alan will always tell you that Mrs. Metalman loves to do a bit of window shopping, not a shop that she doesn't like to visit. This out about with Andy. She likes to check out menus in restaurants we'll never eat in. So guys, I think that's pretty much the seafront done. We're going to head down and have a look at the strip and see what kind of shops and things are available up there. So here we go guys, heading up towards the strip, picking up one of the side streets and then ending up on the main drag, which is where the majority of shops are and more bars and restaurants. Still plenty of touristy shops here as well. There you go, get yourself a fishing net and go and see what you can find in the rock pools, or some definitely official Adidas t-shirts. Okay guys, so I couldn't help but go to Cocoa Banana for an ice cream. So we've got plenty of designer label shops mixed with your hyper dinos and other shops along the strip, and a rather loud guy with a saxophone at the moment busking on the other side of there. Probably ruining my audio right now. Don't know what it is, but all you can eat buffet in a Chinese restaurant, not something I like to try on holiday. It's got Blue Planet over there and the Corralejo market, full of souvenirs and cheap bags and all sorts of other stuff. So plenty of tourist shops as well, and some of the more high-end stuff. Plenty of opportunities for a yogurt or ice cream. Two ice cream shops right next to each other there. We've already passed two further up. So ahead of us, we've got the Old Town. Not sure how far we're going to get into that today. Now we've got the seafront that way.
Jetzt so gleich Preis, die 3 Stunden, wenn es kommt.
It's a little more walking around the Old Town, and yeah, plenty of little shops and places to take us back down to the seafront. Hello, do you mind being on YouTube? Yes? No? I'll give you a stroke instead. Oh, yes, you like that, don't you? Oh. So, it's fair to say, if you like your food, if you like bars and restaurants, Corralejo has it. Definitely a wide range of choice, and definitely, I think, somewhere we may try next time we travel. So guys, I think that pretty much wraps up our little visit today to Corralejo. Hope you've enjoyed having a wander around with us. I think we're going to go for a nice relaxing drink now. It's been quite warm all day, and we could do with one nice sit down before we jump back on the bus back to Caleta de Fuste. So as ever, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, give the hype, I don't know, whatever.